First, can we just talk to you about the new district that was named at Edmonton? It's called the Ice District, formerly the Edmonton Arena District. Would you consider opening a restaurant there?
Oh, I consider opening a restaurant anywhere in Edmonton. I've had some really good conversations with the Oilers and Bob Nicholson for the past year and a half, and we'll see what happens down the road here. But we're always interested, and to partner with somebody like the Oilers is always a positive. As I said, it's a wonderful city, and it's going to be a great venue. So hopefully we can come to some sort of agreement.
Wayne, how exciting is it for you to see another week added here in St. Albert at your hockey camp?
Yeah.
I mean, it really has taken off, and talking with Ty, he said it's just amazing how everybody's been so excited to be here.
Well, listen, first of all, it's such a great hockey city and a great sports city. When Ty and I sat down last year and started talking about expanding his hockey schools, pretty much told him you don't have to go much farther than Edmonton. You're going to do really well. It's a wonderful place, and so he's really been excited about being here. He's been here for a couple of weeks now. I know he's texted me every day telling me that he could live here. It's a great city. So good for him, and I'm really excited for Ty. He's done a nice job.
Are you glad? Are you excited that it, your fantasy account's obviously been very popular, but this too has kind of taken off, and I think I read somewhere how you wanted it to be like how your dad kind of taught you guys about having fun and about enjoying the game and not so much worrying about all the other stuff.
Yeah, well, what we're trying to do is make sure that the kids, when they leave here each and every day, that they said, it was a fun day. Nobody is going to come to this camp and over 5 days become the next Mark Messier. That's not going to happen, but they can all leave here enjoying the game and learning to understand that the game is fun. And the enjoyment of playing hockey is what makes the best players even that much better, because if you look at guys like Messier and Paul Coffey and guys like that, they love to play and they love to just be around the team. And so that's what we try to teach them here, that you go out there, you do your best, you enjoy it, you have fun, and the bottom line is you got to love it. And that's what we really try to drill that to the kids.
Speaking of somebody that loves to play, Mr. McDavid, coming to town. You've spoken with him. What about advice for him coming into Edmonton? It's a different city than it was when you were the same age coming here.
No, it's not different. It's a little bigger. It's people are the same. People are going to treat him with a great deal of respect. I said this a couple months ago that he's going to love playing here. It couldn't be a better scenario for him. It's great for the Oiler fans that they're going to get the chance to watch this kid grow up. I've seen him play. He's really he's a phenom. He handles himself with a great deal of class for an 18-year-old young man. And I said the bottom line is, he's a good hockey player that just loves to play. And if you love to play, you overcome that sort of, he's under the microscope and he's got pressure on him. He's going to be fine. He's done it his whole life. He's had pressure a lot like Crosby, a lot like Lemieux. He takes the next step. Every time he takes that step, he really takes it very easily, it seems. When a guy can almost average 3 points a game in junior hockey in this day and age, that's telling you this guy's a pretty good hockey player. So I anticipate him having a wonderful career here. I think he's going to love it, and I think the future for the organization is nothing but bright, and it's going to be fun for the people of Edmonton to watch him play 40 times a night in this town because he's that good.
What do you make of what he said after his first time wearing an Oiler jersey? He said he wants to be an Oiler for life. He was pretty excited going through the room and kind of seeing everything and getting on the ice at Rexall.
Well, listen, like I said, he says all the right things. He's a really mature kid for 18 years old. He's been under the spotlight for a long time, and he's handled himself both on the ice and off the ice with nothing but respect and class. And that has a lot to do with his mom and dad, his family, his upbringing, his background. And the thing about playing in Edmonton is the people here, they've been through it with myself, and they've been through Messier. They're going to give this young man, they're going to let him be. They're going to treat him like an Edmontonian. And listen, he's going to be a rock star, and he's going to be the face of not only the Oilers, but probably the National Hockey League in 5 years. So this place will be wonderful for him. He's going to move into a nice new arena, changing of the guard, so to speak, and I think that good for him. He'll be the guy that kind of puts stamp on the new arena that's going into Edmonton.
When you played, there was obviously no social media, which I think adds a lot of pressure. Do you think it adds pressure, and do you kind of feel for the kids that are playing now that have to, see a lot of the opinions out there?
No, listen, it's definitely life and society is different. Professional sports is different. We talk about this quite a bit. The way we raise our children compared to how our parents and grandparents raised their children is different. So you gotta change with times, and if you don't change, you get left behind. As simple as that. But listen, the bottom line is he's a good hockey player, loves to play and compete. And if you play hard and you work hard with the talent and the ability he has, he's going to be fine. I don't worry about that. And one thing you learn about life is that you can't make everyone happy. You can't satisfy every person. You can't make every person say, okay, I really think that guy's a good hockey player. That's just not going to happen. But if you play hard and you contribute to the success of the team and the team's winning, you can quiet a lot of people that way.
One last one for you, Wayne. You've been through a lot with sports. Your son-in-law, had a tough go at it. Have you ever been involved in anything like that and kind of been on edge like that, having to watch something?
It was honestly, first of all, it was the greatest week following a professional athlete that we had up until the last hole. It was just a wonderful week of spending time with our grandson, and B, him playing so well, and final pairing at the U.S. Open was pretty exciting. We left there, obviously, when we left there, we summer in Idaho, so we went to Idaho for a couple of weeks after the Sunday ending. And I remember I was sitting with him saying, the only way I can compare this was the first time we lost in the Stanley Cup Finals, how devastating it is. You get so close and you work so hard, and it's on the tip of your finger that you can have an opportunity or chance to win. The difference being that we had 20 teammates, trainers, coaches, family. When you're in an individual sport, man, it's completely different. And I know he was devastated. I know he was really shook up. But after a couple of days, of spending time on the lake and playing a little bit of golf, he refocused and recharged. And I think he's going to have a really good British Open. I think he's playing as good as anybody, maybe with the exception of Jordan Spieth right now. But he's really looking forward to playing in the British Open, and we look forward to watching him. It's really become a new part of our life, and it's really exciting for us as a family. You have somebody that's you can root for every week, and he's really he's a fun guy to root for.
So I take it you're going?
No, we got the grandson, so we're going to sit this one out and stay home and watch it on TV. But it comes on so early, we'll be up with the baby, and they went over, I guess, last week, Wednesday or Thursday. So we have our grandson with us till after the British Open. So that's pretty nice too.
Yeah.